Welcome back, guys. Thanks for taking the time to spend a little time with me. Always appreciate that, guys. We're definitely going to do a quick vlog here in regards to ESPN. You know, what's going on with ESPN? That's the spin I'm going to take, or the spin I'm going to put on it. As you see, Mike Tirico as well as Skip Bayless. Basically, the news has come out that they will both be leaving ESPN. Skip Bayless will be leaving, I believe, in August. He's going to Fox Sports, if I'm not mistaken. And Mike Tirico will be going to NBC. Now, this is very interesting, you know, and this is the way I look at it. You know, people have their opinions about these guys, you know, whether they like Skip Bayless, whether they like Mike Tirico. I'm not really going to get into that. You know, Skip Bayless, of course, you know, I've definitely disagreed with his points before. Excuse me, as I watch, you know, one of the most entertaining shows to me, you know, just during the day. I'm not saying it's the best show ever. I'm just saying it's entertaining because these two guys are going at it. First Take. You know, I like Skip Bayless on First Take because of the contrast that it causes. Like I said, a lot of times I don't agree with his points. Sometimes they're left field. But I like the dynamic that it creates on the show. Mike Tirico, I think he's done a great job with John Gruden on Monday Night Football. You know, whether you've liked him in the past or not, I think, you know, that combination works pretty well. They flow pretty well together. And that's the kind of the spin I'm going to put on it. What does it mean for the shows? You know, you think about it. Monday Night Football, obviously one of the biggest rated shows during that time period for ESPN, as well as First Take. First Take probably has to be up there as well. I'm just thinking, looking at the shows that come out on ESPN and the programs, I would think First Take would be probably up at the top, along with Monday Night Football. So how does that change the dynamic of the show? I mean, who are they going to put in Skip's spot that you're going to want to see go back and forth with Stephen A? I don't know. I really don't know who's going to fill the void of the Skip contrast. You know, I used to like Carrie Champion when she was on there. Molly Curran is on there now, which fills in pretty well. Not a big drop off there, if any at all. But I don't know who's going to be that Skip Bayless character. You know, there's numerous people you could probably think of that you might want to see on the show with Stephen A. But I'm talking about providing that dynamic and that kind of contrast between Stephen A's points and Skip Bayless's points. I don't know. Monday Night Football as well. Now, that might be a little better as far as the commentary, because you could find more than likely another, you know, play-by-play guy, color commentary guy, whatever the case may be, and can fit right in. Maybe they can build some chemistry. But looking at the chemistry that Gruden and, you know, Tirico has built, it's tough. I don't know who's going to fill that void. And it's interesting, man, because if you watch Monday Night Football like I do, you remember last year even, I think, when Gruden, or it might have been a year before, but I know it was kind of recent, when he re-signed. You know, he foregoed any coaching opportunities, and he re-signed, you know, with ESPN for more years. And Mike Tirico specifically said, "We're happy to have you here on the family, man. I definitely am happy that you signed and extended that time period, you know, so you and I can work together for many more years." And it just seems like everything was cool. And now, all of a sudden, Tirico is gone. So it's interesting, man. It makes me want to know what is going on at ESPN. Because that's very odd that two guys who have been there for their length of time, the amount of time that they've worked for this network, all of a sudden now, they're leaving. What is that all about? Very interesting. So, you know, it makes me want to ask the question, you know, what is going on at ESPN? What is the deal at ESPN? You know, I really don't believe that they're just chasing money. They could be, but like I said, you've been with a network for that as long as you've been with them. I mean, both of these guys have been there for a long time, you know, respectively in that career. They've been at these same networks for a long time. Like, I think Mike Tirico has been at ESPN, I want to say, since 91. That's a long time. So for you to all of a sudden decide you're just going to go somewhere else now, you know, you could say maybe these guys are given the opportunity to do something they really wanted to do. I don't know. That's a bit of a stretch. And like I said, it's hard for me to believe after so many years that you're just chasing the money. Could be. You know, I don't know the answer, but I'm just saying it seems a little odd that these two guys who are arguably on the biggest shows on ESPN, both of them have decided to leave to go to other networks. Very interesting. So guys, I want to hear your take. Definitely give me your thoughts. Leave your comments. Do all of that. And again, I promise you, it will not hurt you to hit that like button. Alright guys, until next time, let me know what you think. Oh, and also, if you want me to talk about something as well, because you're the ones who are watching this, you know, like I said, I plan to do these vlogs quite often, might even do them daily, depending on how everything goes. Let me know. You know, leave some suggestions in the comment area, the comment section. If it's something you want me to talk about or discuss, I will do it to the best of my ability. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this show. Until next time, let me know what you think. Peace. Once again guys, thanks for coming by. And if you want to interact with me live, head on over to Sim Standard Radio every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, along with Smitty and Azure Fact. The call-in number for the show is down in the description. Now, of course, for more content, go ahead and click the link above. And before you go, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Alright guys, until next time, lights out.